What's up? And welcome to another MLB The Show video. Here we are again. I'm at 1:47 a.m. in the morning right now, Pacific Standard Time, just for anyone curious. But here we are to do another video here, as we are about a month behind right now on the actual season. But we're in Cinco de Mayo. We have Cinco de Mayo baseball. And we're going to start with the Cubs and the Marlins, who this will be the Cubs coming back home right now after a road stand, and they played Miami last week on our show here. They lost the series to the Marlins, and 14-18 still a good marker to be in right now in May, the beginning of May, but you want to start now to get a little bit over the hump. Miami, on the other hand, has been struggling. As you can see, they are losers of 4 straight. Got swept by the Atlanta Braves and lost the last game against the Cubs. They're going to hope to turn it around, but their pitching has been abysmal. That's what I'm going to just throw it out there. Their pitching has not been great. We've tried to switch Johnny Cueto over, and it's gone the way we thought it would go. But yeah, let's view today's games. Let's get into this. The first game of the day today. Proceed. So it's going to be Jesus Luzardo against Jameson Talon. So we're going to do a nice little quick manage. This is what we normally do. In case we jump in, we're going to just have those regular jerseys ready. Alright, let me just switch my music because I have some music on. Where's my Paramore? Alright, perfect. Get some Paramore in the background for me while I do this videos. Alright, let's go here. 4-0. They've already jumped on Miami in a quickness. And look at that. They are jumping on them. And that pitching right now. Johnny Cueto is in the game. I guess he did not last too long, and they went to Cueto, and Cueto's holding him down, which I'm really surprised because normally he got moved to the bullpen because he's been struggling. Jameson Talon's gonna go down right here. We're gonna bring in Mark Leiter Jr. So let's see what he does here in his second inning of the gear. Okay, Mark Leiter's gonna go up again, and we're gonna let him do this pitch, and he holds it down again. The Cubs will win this one 6-1. Cody Bellinger had a home run and 4 RBIs in this game. Jesus Luzardo didn't make it too far in this game and gets the loss in this one. Yeah, you get out 6 runs in the first 2 innings. I think that's pretty much what's going to cost you the game. After that, Cueto came in and he held it down, which is good for him. This is what they've been wanting to see, and maybe he'll come back into the starting lineup. But for now, we'll keep him in the bullpen and keep him there. As Cody Bellinger gets the win, Miami goes to 11-22. Their losing streak continues. Chicago wins, but there's still 2 more games, so we'll see how it goes at Wrigley Field. We're gonna look at the next game that we do have. Got 6:35 is what I see. 6:35. We're gonna go straight into the nighttime games then. Okay, that was the only morning game that we had. Everything else is nighttime. So 6:35, Oakland. That's gonna be a terrible series right there. Oakland and Kansas City. Pittsburgh and Toronto. Let's go to Pittsburgh. Let's take a look at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh just played Tampa Bay. They won that series, surprisingly. Tampa Bay has been one of the better teams here in this year. As you can see, Pittsburgh has started to... They had a 4-game losing streak here with the Dodgers and the Nationals, but then they got their wins, and so far, in the last 4 games, if you're counting the last 4 games, they're good. If you're counting the last 10 games, they are 5-5. But they're still 2 games behind the Cardinals in the lead of the NL Central. And now I'm going to jump over here to the Blue Jays, who are doing much better than everyone expected here. Well, no, they're 18-14, but they just swept Boston. So before this, they were 14-14, just a 500 team. So we're going to see what happens when they take on Rich Hill, who has a terrible ERA, against Chris Bassett. So let's see what happens when Pittsburgh and Toronto go off against each other here. Let's jump into this here, confirm it. In case we do jump into the game, because sometimes we do jump into the games, I'm going to give them that they're, I guess we could do this, 1977. Which one do they have here? Digital camo, no. We could do it 78. Yeah, we'll do a 78 one. The 70s night here in Pittsburgh. All right, let's go, Chris Bassett. Okay, Pittsburgh's already up to, tie game right there. Never mind, spoke too soon. See how long Rich Hill can go before we have to take him out. I think we're going to... Pittsburgh put 2 runs there. I think we're going to take him out, let the bullpen come in. Colin Holderman, let's see if he can hold it for the team. 5-2. We're going to put in Garcia. Hopefully Garcia holds it. Garland Garcia. You had one job, Garcia. You had one job. And I'm not going to let him go anymore. We're going to put... I wanted to bring in Bedard after this one. Just let him go at it. Ooh, Toronto put the squeeze onto them. And we're going to jump into this game, actually. We're going to jump into this one. So we'll run one game. Run game. Wow, that sounded like it came out wrong in my mind. But let's jump into this here. That way we get off of this. The 70s night here. Jordan Romano coming in for his 11th save of the year. He's got 10 saves already on 12 opportunities. 0-1 record, but this is going to be a 16th game. He comes out okay. Let's see what Romano can do. As he's going to take on Ji Hwan Bae. Oh, Bae. So let me just do one quick thing here. Let me just pause it so I can hear the background music of this. Of the stadium. Hear the crowd noise because we love the digital crowd here. And we love what we see here at PNC Park. It's a one-run game. The playoff predictions down below. Look at the Blue Jays. Still projected to win 92 games. The Guardians 91. The Astros 97. The Yankees 90. The Angels 89. And the Rays 86. So right now it's projecting those to be the playoff teams. And that's a strike right there on Ji Hwan Bae. The NL May playoff predictions. The Braves at 98 wins. The Cardinals at 87 wins. The Dodgers at 92. The Mets and the Phillies are up there too. And so are the Padres. Nobody projected to win 100 games. What about who's going to lose 100 games? Because I think the A's are going to do that here. They have not won many games here in the show. They have not done very well, and I don't think they're going to do well. As Ji Hwan Bae right now has a chance to get a walk against Jordan Romano. And this is normally what we do in this series. You know, we talk some smack, talk some stuff about how our version of the show is going. When their games are, mostly we simulate most of them. But when there's a game that's this close or there's a complete shutout or something like that about to happen, we jump into it. And Romano striking out Bae. Oh, tough one right there. Tough one for Pittsburgh here at home. But Romano, the reason he's got 10 saves out of 12 opportunities. He can get there. He can get home runs, apparently. Jack Sawinski, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, an average under 200, but he can get home runs. And he's going to try to do just that, but right down the middle, Romano tells him, here's a fastball. Let's see what you can do. Make some magic happen. And he did not make any magic happen there. Toronto's only one game behind the wild card right now. So a win here would be nice. I mean, it's still May, early May, so should be thinking about the playoffs, should we? And back. No. I mean, Pittsburgh is 2 games behind St. Louis, so they would love to get the win, love to come back here against the Blue Jays. But we'll see. Oh, did he hit him? No, he avoided being hit. I thought he got a piece of him, but I guess not. Toronto's they've been featured heavily here, I think, on my version of the show. Definitely had them on a lot of close games. And this could be, no, it's not going to be it. I mean, that's a very short wall, but it's going to be a catch, and that's 2 outs there. 2 outs as the Pirates right now are going to bring in Brian Hayes, who's done a double and RBI, 4 home runs this year, 18 RBIs. He's been solid, and I'm still happy to keep him on the team. Not making any moves yet with the Pirates that are that big, like the A's, how I did that. A lot of moves there. That's the first strike. Jordan Romano is doing a really good job, a solid job, and he just needs to get this one guy. Man, it could all go wrong, too, with one big swing of the bat. Lucky there's nobody on base. That would have definitely moved runners around and got in the fans more into, brought the momentum into the Pirates section. 1. And Romano getting a big stretch in before this pitch here. I think this one might be the end. I think Hayes might get a contact and then be an out. But again, that's my predictions. Oh, no, he didn't make contact. It's a 3-1 count. And Connor Joe on deck. And we've seen Connor Joe come up here. And that was against the Rockies, nonetheless. But we've seen him come up clutch against teams that are named the Rockies. Maybe he could do it against the Blue Jays. As Brian Hayes will get a walk and keep his Pirates still alive. Connor Joe, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, 3 home runs this year. Look at Connor Joe. He's having himself quite the year with the Pirates. Reason why they're in second place right now. in May, and right now has the chance to be the big hero. That's a bad call. That's a really bad call. That was a ball. That was a ball, and he didn't. I don't know if they're saying he swung, but it looked like a really bad call. But we'll see how Connor Joe responds to this, and he's safe. Got to keep your eyes open. That you never know what can happen. You never know. And back to it again. It's Romano. Ooh, top right there. Foul ball. 1 strike left. Connor Joe is gonna have to get ready. Because Romano, I think if you're Romano, you try to get the kill shot here. Oh, that's a bad one. Come on, Romano. And he got him. I don't think he went fully, but they're saying he did, and the Blue Jays will win this one and start off the series here against the Pirates with a win. And they're continuing their winning streak. Jordan Romano gets the player of the game. Anthony Bass will get the win. Johan Oviedo will get the loss. 11 save for Romano. Good for him. All right, we're going to go back into my music. Here we go, back into my music because I want to hear the music play in my background. Not my video, hopefully. I don't think so. All right, cool. Let's go. All right, so this continues their winning streak right now. 5 games in a row for the Blue Jays, and they'll be trying to go for that 20th win tomorrow at Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh back to 1 game under 500. All right, next game I got a 640. So I got a couple of 640s. I skipped this one. I skipped a game here. I skipped Minnesota and Cleveland. Let's get into it. Minnesota 16-16, Cleveland 20-11. Tristan McKenzie. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on here. All right, the Twins and the Guardians. You can see their standings right there. It's if they can get. I mean, if they just play last. No, this is going to be the beginning of the other day off. About the Twins. Did the Twins have a playoff day off? No, they played the White Sox and they won the game, but they lost the series. So right now the Twins at 16-16. The Guardians are already a 20-win team so far this year. Not bad for them. So let's see what happens when Sonny Gray takes on McKenzie. And right now, Tristan McKenzie's 3-1. McKenzie's and Gray is 3-0, and with a really low ERA. We're gonna do an alternate road, alternate home, just in case we do get into this. Let's see what happens in this AL Central matchup. 2-0. Cleveland's already on the board. And now Tristan McKenzie's keeping him shut out right now. It's a 3-0 game. McKenzie's keeping him down. He is keeping them. Oh, there's a 3-1. The shutout's over. It's a 2-run game, but we're going to bring in Emmanuel Clase and see if he gets the save. He gets the save. That's Cleveland. We'll get the W. The Guardians beat Minnesota. Sonny Gray gets his first loss of the year. McKenzie went really strong in this game. 8 innings pitched. 5 walks with 12 strikeouts. That's a really good game for him, and Cleveland will take that every single time, and they'll open up the series against the Twins with a win. So they'll take that. They'll take that any day of the week. I see 640 games. 640. Okay, we're gonna go to Tampa Bay and New York. A big series in the East, especially with the Yankees right now at 17-15. The Rays at 19-13. A win here for the Yankees gets them closer. And it puts the Rays and the Blue Jays in a tie for first. So let's see what happens when Tyler Glass now takes on Luis Severiano here in this AL East matchup. The Yankees don't have any other uniforms. All right, let's go. As it is a 0-0 game still. There's a 1-0. Tampa Bay already putting something on there. Oh, Tampa Bay is opening that. They opened up that can real quick. It's 4-0 right now. And Glasnow still keeping the shutout. And that wasn't a bad inning for them. But he's tired. He's tired. I'm going to bring in Taj Bradley. Okay, 4-4 game. Johnny Brito. Okay, we're here now in the extra innings portion of the game. 4-4, and that's it. Tampa Bay gets the win in extra innings. The Rays win 6-4. Brandon Lowe got a 2-home run game, 3 RBIs. Taj Bradley gets his first win in his MLB career coming off the bullpen. We're not starting him off the starter yet, and Clay Holmes will suffer a loss here in this one. New York, 17-16. Tampa gets that 20th win. Finally, they've been waiting for it. They lost that. They've been waiting for it. They lost that series against the Pirates, but they thought they were going to get it. All right, next one, 6:40. Chicago, the White Sox and Cincinnati interleague battle here. Graham Ashcraft for Cincinnati, and the White Sox will throw out Michael Kopech as well. They won their last series, and the White Sox are the best team in the MLB right now. Here on the version of the show, the Reds lost their last 2 games against San Diego. They had the day off, so let's see what happens when the Reds take on the best team in baseball. Let's see. We're going at it still. 0-1-0. The White Sox are up right now. There's Cincinnati. And now Cincy is going to have to figure out, do you want to keep Ashcraft in for one more? They're going to let him go one more. And Alex Young, hoping that Alex Young did not keep it together. But look at Cincinnati jumping back into this one. And right now it's a 4-4 game. Let's jump into it. Let's see if Cincinnati can get that W here in the 9th. A nice little walk-off. That'd be nice. Nick Senzel will be at bat. And so far he's only had 1 hit at 3 at-bats today. So we're going to jump off here. Boom. And we're going to just pause this right now. Liam Hendricks coming in. They're trying to make sure they can get to extra innings. Hendricks has played 14 games so far this year. His record's 4-1. So the White Sox are hoping to continue that. Nick Senzel right now, batting at 200, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. Quiet, subpar year. Quiet year. And here comes the pitch. Let's see. I don't know. This could be it's a battle of the AL Central against the NL Central. The White Sox are not even where they're looking at playoff bracket. They're not even on that playoff bracket. They have the best record so far in the majors. So I guess the game is predicting that they will fall off. Aaron Bummer in the bullpen preparing himself just in case. To the outside there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He was hoping he'd chase that one. Nick Senzel doesn't want to start off this one with a strikeout. Doesn't want to start this inning off and the momentum being built for a strikeout. And that's how it's going to start. A strikeout. Come on, Cincy. This is your chance to get the W. But Jonathan India, who's 0 for 2 with 2 walks, a home run, 12 RBIs, batting at 244. This is his time right now. This is what he was brought up to here. This is why you're the leadoff. Make some excitement happen. Bring something up there. Good eye. The Guardians beat the Twins. Oh. That's hard not to go after, but it's up there in the top and it's coming at a fast speed, and that's a ball. Could have been a strike, but we're not debating calls here. We're not the ump. We're just calling the game as it is. And Jonathan India going to hold back, but it's still going to be a strike. It's 2-2 count now. This is going to bring a lot of how the game's going to be moved if Jonathan India can get a hit. And that's a big one, but it looks like it might be fouled. No, yeah, barely hits the line. This is going to be a double at least. Don't go for the triple. Don't get caught. Double by Jonathan India. That's how you do it. 6th double of the year for him, but goddamn, that's nice. Look at that. That's a tough one to get. It's barely there, but it's there, and it will count as a double, as the Reds have a runner on in scoring position for Kevin Newman, who's 0 for 4 in this game. Oh, he swung too early on that one. He's got 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, a 269 average. So someone who has been producing hits or been getting hits here and there, this is his time. With Jonathan India, all you gotta do is get a double, and that's a strike. But his average. Look at that average. It's under .100. .086 with runners in scoring position. Time to change that. Make it better. As Hendricks, sorry, I always keep calling him Kendricks when it's Hendricks. Hendricks is looking to shut this down. That's a foul ball. I think you should have. It's tough not to say he shouldn't have chased, but. And back to him again. And whoo! Late. I think that was a late one. He was late on that one, but he survives, and that's a foul ball. That would have been a strike if he just watched that one go. Kevin Newman, he's battling for his life. Thought about it. Nope. But he gets struck out either way. Only 1 out away from going to extra innings. They're going to bring in Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 3 in this game. 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. He is batting over 300.35. He's doing well. So let's see if he can continue that. You got a runner on base, so you want to see that, man. Jonathan India come around. He got the double. He did his job as the leadoff. I think Hendricks knows this is a guy that can definitely make something happen. So you got to be careful with your pitches. Another ball there. Joey Votto is on deck. The veteran has been in big-time situations. The guy that can produce. And I don't think if you're the White Sox, you don't want to face Joey Votto in this situation. As I know he's a little bit more older. But still. And that's a walk right there on Tyler Stevenson. And Joey Votto now. It's time to see if the vet can still do it. He's got 24 RBIs this year, and he's batting over 300 with 5 home runs. So Joey Votto still got something going on so far. He had a great month of April, and he's still trying to continue that here in May. Up top again. His average so far is looking solid, but needs a hit. One hit, I think. One nice little hit. You're good. You can get India all the way around. Oh, that's gone. Is it foul? Foul? Oh, no, that's it. That's game. That's game. That's game. The Reds win. The Reds win thanks to Joey Votto. What a hit. What a hit there. What a walk-off hit by the veteran Joey Votto. He's still looking good. Still looking good. And nothing you can do, Hendricks. I think you were put in a situation where you weren't going to win no matter what. Joey Votto, big hit. I thought he was going to go foul for a second, but he got it to hit the wall. And there it is. Nothing you can do after that. Jonathan India scores. The Reds win. And what a way to start it off against the best team in the majors. And now the Guardians are creeping up. They are creeping up on the White Sox. Ellie De La Cruz. Okay, much better. Double 4 RBIs. Not much better game for him. It's a much better game, and I think that's what they were expecting of him, to finally kind of find it here and there. And let's see. So we'll put the Reds at 16 and 17. And the White Sox, I want to take a look at the White Sox and India and Guardians, sorry. About theirs. Yeah, I'm half a game behind now. Half a game behind. So that Guardians Twin series is big for them, and so is this one for the White Sox. To see if that early lead in the AL Central. 7-10s. I see 7-10s. I see 7-10, 7-05. Okay, let's go to Boston and Philly. Boston has been struggling, to say the least. They're 10 and 23 so far. They haven't won a game in May yet. They've lost 5 in a row. So hoping to avoid losing another one. Philly, on the other hand, is saying this is the series that we need. A team that's this bad like Boston, because we just played. They beat the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. They got 2 out of 3 there. They're 17 and 15, so they're doing well. They're doing what they need to do. Let's see if they can continue here in Philly against Boston when they put Ranger Suarez against Corey Kluber. And there's Philly already getting 2 runs on the board. It's Ranger holding into it. You let him go. It is a 5-0 game right now. Ranger still in it. That's his game is gone. It's 8-1. I think we're gonna let Kimbrel come in. And Kimbrel almost blew it. Kimbrel almost blew this game for the Phillies. They win 5-8. Ranger Suarez gets player of the game. 7 strikeouts, 8 innings pitched. Ranger gets the win. The Phillies will move to 18-50 now, while Boston goes to 10-24. There's definitely a struggle in Boston. We'll see what we could do with Boston as when we come around on Sunday to make some moves, but they're looking bad. All right. Next one is the 7:05 game here. 7:20. I see 7:20. 7:10. I see a 7:10 game there, and that's where we're going next. 7:10 New York and Colorado. The Mets. The Mets just beat the Tigers 3-2 right there in that series in Detroit. They're going to come back. The Rockies have been struggling. They're 12-20. The Mets are 19-14, looking for the 20th win of the year. The Rockies, yeah, they're struggling, man. They are struggling. But let's see what happens when the Rockies take on the Mets here in New York. Let's see. I'm gonna just see what. Let me give them that one just in case we do jump into it. There you go. In case we jump into it, I want to take a look at that. All right, it's a 3-0 game already. That's Kyle Freeland. He's 4-0. He's 4-0, but it looks like he's about to 6-0. Dave Peterson holding down the fort. He still got him at 6-0. He's got a shutout going on. Never mind. That's 1-6 right there. And that's going to be... we're going to put in a Brooks rally. 2-6. The Mets will win this game. 6-2 on the Rockies. And David Peterson gets player of the game. 9 strikeouts. 1 earned run, 8 innings pitched. Yeah, Kyle Freeland will get his first loss of the year. But that ERA is still very high. And the Rockies pitching has not been something that's, I think, a point of pride for them. Meanwhile, David Peterson goes to 4-1 with a 2.85 ERA and 38 strikeouts. He's having a good year. And the Mets are now 20-14, while the Colorado Rockies are 12-21. They still 2 more games. There's still 2 more games for the Rockies to play, so they better start to. I don't know. It's gonna be a long season for them of just losing games. 8-10 is the next one I see here. 7:20. I'm going to that 7:20 Atlanta, Baltimore. Okay, let's take a look at Atlanta. Atlanta, I know they just are happy to play the freaking. They've won 5 in a row. They swept the Marlins in Miami. Now they're going to get Baltimore, who's 15-16. They're 22-11. Atlanta. So let's see what happens here. As Kyle Gibson will take on Mike Soroka. Both guys, they both have 4 ERAs. 2-0. Baltimore's already up. Oh, Atlanta takes it to 3-2. It's 3-4. Never mind. Atlanta takes the lead. We're going to let Soroka go one more inning. Ooh, 5-4. 8-5, but Soroka's done for the night. We're going to let Joe Jimenez come in. Brian Baker. Ooh, 11-5. Atlanta is finding themselves in a nice little streak right now. They're doing well. We're going to let Chavez pitch. And there it is. Marcell Ozuna suffer. Oh, that's a tough injury right there. Marcell Ozuna, definitely one of the better players for the Braves. He's going to be out 1 to 2 months, so we're going to have to do a move here. We're going to put him in the 60-day DL. 1 to 2 months, that's a long time. Acuna Jr. Oh, he got a home run, 4 RBI, so he was one of the big reasons why they won. Kyle Bradish will get the loss, and Mike Soroka will get the win. Where we have to go see what the Braves have that they can call up, or what's the deal that we're going to do here. For 2 months, we need someone just to come up and do something for the Mets. Let's see. Where is he? I know he's out here on the outfield. Marcell Ozuna. Yeah, broken leg, 2 to 3 months. He had 19 runs scored, 7 home runs, 15 RBIs, a 267 average. So definitely was doing a really good job. We have Sam Hillard now. We could bring in Eddie Rosario from there. I feel like I had him earlier this year, didn't I? No, I haven't had him yet. No, we're taking a look at this. We have Kevin Pillar as well. We have depth. They have depth. That's the thing they have. But I got to see who should be called up. Charlie Cleberson. Didn't he play the outfield? He could play the outfield. He's got some experience already. Contact. He has 96 contact against lefties. I'm going to call him up. Oh, we have to call him to the Hoy Park. He's also doing a good job as well. He's doing good. He could play the outfield too. We can give him a chance. I mean, his numbers don't look great though. But he's doing good in the minors. I kind of want to just let him keep rocking down there then. I think I'm going to call up. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call up. I'm going to remove somebody for the 40-man roster. 26-year-old, 28-year-old. Not Chadwick. We're going to let him remove him from the 40-man roster. But what we will do is add... I'm going to add Charlie Kluber. I know he's doing bad, but he's got 96 contact. And if it doesn't work out, we can release him or do something like that. All right, we're going to see what Charlie Cleberson can do. Where's my lineups? I mean, I'm going to give this spot to... I'm going to give it to either Pilar or... Can Grissom play? No, Grissom can't play. Eli White. Eli White's multiple guys. Well, he's got a better... he's just a better fielder than anything else. Cleberson will go against lefties. Righties. He's got the best contact against righties. Pilar. Grissom, but he doesn't play left field. He has no good fielding. Eli White can just play that. He's got good power against righties. I'm going to go Pilar. Then that's why he's the vet here that we're going to put up. No, and Doash. Yeah, we're going to make some moves there. Okay. This doesn't really matter because they never play without no DH. But I'll put Grissom. Okay, now against lefties here, this is where Charlie Kluberson will play. Because he can play left field. Okay. There we go. Perfect. All right, so that will hopefully help the Braves. I know it's going to be a loss because that's a big star of theirs. But I mean, no Marcelo Zuna for a couple of months. So let's see, May, June, July. We won't see him back till what, August? Shit, we'll see what happens. That's a big portion of the season. Okay, so let's move on. But they got the win, so 11-5, and the Baltimore Orioles now moved to 15-17, while the Braves moved to 23-11. Does that now put them as the best team in the majors? I think it does. Yeah, 20. Yeah, I have a new team. I have a new best team in the majors right now. It's the Braves. The Braves are the #1 team right now here in the majors for us. So we're going to move on to the next series that we have, the next games. 10-15, 8-10, 8-10. I got 8-10 right now. I'm going to go with the 8-10 game, which is Oakland and Kansas City. Holy crap. The A's won last night in our game. So Paul Blackburn got a win. They won 3-1 against Seattle in Oakland. So they had that losing streak that they had rebuilding, it's gone. So right now they're 4-28 against a team that's 13-19. Kansas City hoping to be able to sweep them, move to 16-19. Jordan Lyles against Charles Tovar, and Tovar is a guy that we got from free agency. The Royals have won 2 in a row. Oakland hoping that Tovar is somebody that can help out the pitching staff, which has been atrocious. It's been a dumpster fire. And let's see if he can join in and help this squad get better, or if he'll just make it worse. We're going to give him these black jerseys because that would look cool. And we're going to give him the baby blues, just in case we do jump in. Both teams are last place in their divisions. Oakland's already up 1-0. 2-0. 1-2-1. 2-1 still. I think we're going to let Lyles step out. We're going to bring Coleman. Dylan Coleman. Oh, 3-1 Oakland. Tovar. 3-1. I let Coleman out, and I'm going to bring in Clark. 3-0. I'm going to jump into this because I want to see if the A's can get a win. Trevor May against Salvador Perez. Is that what the line? Is that what we have right now? This game is happening in Kansas City. The A's are looking for what I didn't think could be possible, but they're looking for a 2-game win streak. A 2-game win streak. Zach Johnson's only come out 5 games. He's 0 for 2, but he has 2 saves this year. This is a big moment here for the A's. Zach Johnson against Salvador Perez. 3-1 is the game right now, as Johnson's coming in to try to get the save for his squad. That's messed up. Someone in the crowd just said, go back to Oakland. A's. Not even Oakland. Well, I think Oakland does want them, but they don't want the owner. Las Vegas might not even get them. That whole big problem right now with the city trying to not pay for everything. And then who said that? Oh, well, we're still going to keep looking for places to go if you don't give us what we want, which is never a good thing. But maybe that's just how you have to play the game, I guess. And Salvador Perez might have just said, yeah, Oakland, you're not getting 2 games in a row, man. You got to beat us. What a throw there. But Perez still makes that's a double. He still has the wheels to spin it over there. It's his 5th double of the year, too. So, boom, that's a good way to start this inning off right now. And Zach Johnson, I know it's been a while, man, but you gotta shake off the cobwebs there as Edward Olivares steps into it, and there's nothing there for him. 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, a .213 average. Tighten up the gloves a little bit. Maybe that will help you get this one. As the Royals came into the series thinking, okay, that's 3 wins that we can get. Move at least to go back to 3 games under 500. His average with runners in scoring position is also not very good. But against the Oakland A's, the A's were hoping to possibly get a 2-game win streak. I know it's a lot to ask for them, but they're hoping they can get it. And that's close. That's nice. Good fielding, ready to get that one. And the A's got their first out. Oh, there it is. Bleday. He's one of the guys that got called up. And there you go, making some moves happen. Franmil Reyes, who I know is no longer with the Orioles, but he's been having a good year. 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, a .292 average. And that's why he's still on the team here. I will sometimes follow moves that do happen in real life. But sometimes if I see like it's a beneficial one, like Franmil Reyes has been. I mean, with runners in scoring position, it's not great, but I see how he's been affecting the team. I'll keep him on. And Franmil. Oh, this could be. Oh, no, it's not gone. But he's going to throw it, and look at Bidet. He's saying, I got to get it. Oh. Bidet was ready for that one. Again, 2 big plays for the man that came up from the minors. Bringing someone I think could be somebody for the A's. If we can continue this. Mikel Garcia. He's been struggling. He's 0 for 3 right now. And you got 2 outs. Perez is still there. A big home run, a big shot here. Ties the game. But Zach Johnson wants to get his 3rd save of the year. 3rd save coming in May. And the A's are hoping to get their, 5th win? 5th win? They're hoping to go streaking here. Oh, this is it. This could be it. Aguilar got it. And the A's are streaking. Yes, that's right. Tovar gets, I'm hoping, his first win of his MLB career. The A's are streaking. We're going streaking, boys. We're going streaking is what I'm hearing in the A's locker room right now. It's time to switch it around now. Charles Tovar gets his first win. Jordan Lyle gets a loss. Zach Johnson gets their save. And the A's lead this series. 6 strikeouts for Tovar. We got him from free agency. Who got it? Who got there? A home run for Mike Brusiero. We got from Broussard, I guess. I don't know. Broussard. We got him from, I think, the Milwaukee Brewers. Chase Peterson with the home run and Connor Kaplan. We still kept them there. And that's the way they got it. They got it by 3 home runs. a home run hitting team, and the A's are streaky now, and they're now going to move over to what, 5-28. 5-28. This is, yep, this is their first streak of the year. It's a 2-1. It's a 2-game one, but we'll see. JC Mejia, who's 0 for 2, will get a start tomorrow against Brad Keller, and hopefully Mejia can last a couple more innings, and we'll see what happens there. All right, we'll move on here in these games. 10-15, 10-10, 9-38, 9-48, 40. Okay, Washington and Arizona. The Nationals and Arizona are both two teams still struggling, but the Nationals won the last 2 games to split the series with the Cubs, while the Diamondbacks, on the other hand, they split the series with Texas. Okay, not bad. Not bad. They split it. But they're going to put Merrill Kelly against Mackenzie Gore here tonight. So let's see what happens when the Nationals and the Diamondbacks play in Arizona. 2-0 Washington. Oh, 6-0. That's a great way to start off. 3-6, 7-3. And they're going to keep Gore. I guess Merrill Kelly should probably be thrown out the game now. We're going to bring in Humberto Castellanos. I hope that he can hold this down for them. 3-8. Humberto holds it into it. Chad Pinder's going to be suffering injury. We'll still keep him up there. And it looks like the Diamondbacks will defeat the Nationals 11-3. Big win for them. Mackenzie Gore did not survive that first inning. 6-0 already. They started off 2-0, which looked great, and then 6 runs after that. Merrill Kelly would get the win. Evan Longoria had 2 runs scored and 3 RBI, so he's been doing really well for the Diamondbacks here. Now they both have the same record, 12-20. All right, 10-15, 9-38. Got the Angels and the Rangers up next. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, I got Detroit and St. Louis. Okay, let's do Detroit and St. Louis first. St. Louis just lost the series against the Angels, but they got the first one. I thought they lost all of them. They're gonna put out Jack Flaherty against Detroit's Michael Lorenzen, who has not won a game yet this year. So he's hoping to change that here and put the Tigers back to 500. Detroit's already up 2-0. See how long it lasts. 2-2. There's a tie. Oh, 5-2. I think that's it for Flattery. We're going to take him out of this game. We're going to bring in Jake Woodford, who he allowed to run 6-2. We're going to take out Jake Woodford. We're going to bring in Hicks. Jordan Hicks, 7-2. Michael Lorenzen is still in the game. And it looks like Will Vest will come into the game. And it looks like the Tigers have beaten the Cardinals 7-2. So the Tigers will start this. And now the Cardinals have lost 3 games in a row. Akil Baddoo had a run, 2 runs, an RBI, and 2 doubles. Not bad. 5 for 4. He's been really turning it on for the Tigers. And they're 16-16 now. And the Cardinals lose 3 in a row now. Meanwhile, the Tigers have stopped their losing streak of 2 games. So good for them. 10-15. I got 10-10. 9-38. I got the Angels up next. The Angels and Texas, a big AL West feud. Okay, Griffin Candy, Texas Rangers have cooled down. Since playing the Yankees, they've cooled down. The Angels have got a couple wins. They lost the series to Milwaukee, but now they're back home here at Angel Stadium. Griffin Canning against Jacob deGrom here. So let's see what we get. We're going to give them the blue ones. We're going to give the Angels their City Connects because it's a Friday night. There we go. Angels in second place. Meanwhile, Texas is in third place. So this is a big AL West matchup here that will definitely change standings. Right now, the Angels are being no hit. That's tough. Never mind. I spoke too soon. 1-0 so far. And there it is, the Angels making a 2-1 game. But yeah. 0, here we go. It's a 1-run game. We're going to jump into this. This is a big battle in the AL West. This is a big battle in the AL West. Rankings especially are on the line here between these two teams. The Angels are the third. They are the third most runs scored this year. So we're coming to you from Angel Stadium here Here, let's see. It's Carlos Estevez who's gonna come in to try to get the save here against the a pretty good lineup of the Texas Rangers. As Adolis Garcia is ready to go. One. Swinging at that one, nothing there for him. Estevez is trying to hold the save for his squad. And he got him. And there's emotion shown there by Carlos Estevez. He understands it's a game in May. I get it, but this is a team that's chasing us and that will continue to chase us. So we got to keep winning games. Mitch Garver now 1 for 3. 6 home runs, 15 RBI so far this year. This is a guy who can change it with a swing of the bat. So you got to be careful here because you're only up by a run here on Texas. Happy Cinco de Mayo from your Los Angeles Angels. And back at him again. Got him. And that's a big one, but it's not going to go anywhere near being an out. Out of the park. As right now it's 2-1, and he tried to get him to swing at that, but it didn't go for it. The A's with the win. Look at that down there, 3-1 on Kansas City, and there it is. Got him again with that slider, down low. Mitch Garver says, "Okay, you got me. You got me." And Mitch Garver swinging at nothing there. Now it's Sam Huff, who will be who's 0 for 3 so far in this game. But again, he's due. Oh, nope. He's gonna go right to the first baseman, and that's it. The Angels will squeak away with the win here by one run. But it's a win. Griffin Canning will take it, and the Angels are celebrating. And why the hell not? Why not? That's a win. That's a big win against the Rangers. Estevez gets you the saves here. I thought I saw what's his name out there. Let me look at this game log box scores. Mickey Moniak was out there. He got himself 2 strikeouts. Good for him. I brought him up to see what he would do. Zach Neto got an RBI. That boy, he's got 9 RBIs already. Good for him. He's getting those things happen. He's making it happen. All right, so we're gonna go here. Jacob DeGrom gets the loss, and Griffin Canning gets the win. He got player of the game, too. 7 strikeouts, 1 earned run. Yeah, I mean, that 1 run. That first early run, that gave Texas a good feeling. Okay. Okay, the Angels moved to 21-12. Texas moves to 18-13 now. Okay. I think what we have next is the Dodgers and the Padres. So this is always a big feud in the West. Because the Padres are the little brothers who are always talking so much shit about the Dodgers. The Dodgers are at 17-15 right now, while the Padres here in our thing are 20-12. The Dodgers did lose that series against Philly at home, and they also lost the series against St. Louis. So they're hoping to win a series here against the Padres in San Diego. Meanwhile, San Diego got the win against Cincinnati, took the series against Cincinnati, took the series against the Giants, took the series against the Cubs. So far, they've been really good. They've been 20-12. And here they're going to throw out Blake Snell against Tony Gosling. So let's see what happens here when these two teams go at each other. – 1-0 there. The Dodgers getting on the board. 1-1 though. Gosling, I think he would take him out, but both pitchers have done great. But now you go to the bullpen, and Pomeranz allow the Dodgers to get back into it. Come on, Drew. Steven Wilson holds it down. Tony Gosling still in the game. It's 5-4 here in San Diego. So you're going to put out Hill to try to get this one. Tim Hill will try to hold it, and it's a 1-run game. We're going to jump into this game between San Diego and the Dodgers. the Padres Dodgers here, and the Dodgers trying to get a win here to go 2 games behind them. It's a big series for the Dodgers. Juan Soto is at bat now. Let's see what happens. I think they're bringing in Phillips. Dodgers bringing in Evan Phillips to try to get his 8th save of the year here so far. It's going to be a tough lineup he's about to face. But if anyone can do it, this guy's going to do it. Well, good job. Soto is 0 for 3 so far in this game, but that means he's due. Back at him again. Ooh, back to back. And Soto's doing a little bit of trash talking over there. Telling him, like, can you see that? Can you see that? And up top right there, Flip says, okay. He's like, I'm good. I'm just warming up. And right here in the playoff predictor, it still has, I think, the Padres with 1 game less than the Dodgers for wins. So even the game is saying, I think the Dodgers eventually will step up and take the West. But right now they're just chilling, watching this. As this count is now even at 2. And maybe a little bit too much talking from the Padres. It's what is hurting them in this game. And a big strikeout on Juan Soto. By God. You could feel that one from here. He took a big chunk of it and got nothing. And that's the way you wake up Evan Phillips there. He's like, I feel good right now. But Manny Machado, the former Dodger, great. No, I'm just kidding. He played like barely a couple years. But he's got 11 home runs, 34 RBIs this year. He's having a very MVP-like year so far here with the Padres. He's hoping to be able to produce here and get them on. It's a 1-run game. Get them to extra innings. And you know this guy would love to do that. Did he go for it? No. First base ump says, nah, I think he's good. And got him up top again. And God dang it. They're going for big swings, big hits, and it's not working out the way they want it to. But again, eventually one of these hits, one of these times they'll connect. And back to it again. And a hit down the middle. And nothing Vargas could do there. Nothing Vargas could do to reach that one and get it. As I hit for Manny Machado. And the Padres now got a man at first. It's Fernando Tatis Jr. is up. He's 0 for 3. Tatis was looking for big bombs right away. And nothing there for you, boy. Nothing at all. But he's had 6 home runs, 19 RBI so far. And they count him as a rookie this year. So if he wins the Rookie of the Year, that's going to... I mean, he'll probably win Rookie of the Year. But the game didn't have him when we downloaded it. But here we are. And, ooh, that's gone. No, James Outman says, I got it. James Outman, I got this one. It's not going nowhere. Don't get it. Your panties up in a bunch here, San Diego. And now, who's next? Number 28, Jose Azocar. 273 average, 7 RBIs. He's got Manny Machado on first, but he is the anything he does, grounds out, strikes out, pops up with the fly ball, anything like that, it's over for the game. And the Dodgers will get the first game here in San Diego. Back him again. Ooh. And there it is. 3 strikes right there. And Phillips says, that's what we do. All I hear is booing. I hear the crowd quiet booing. That's a win. The Dodgers come down 2 hours on the 5. No, depending on traffic. Maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. Depends on traffic. And they come out and get the win. And the Dodgers needed this win. And they're cutting their deficit with the Padres now. Tony Gonsolin will get player of the game. Here, Drew Pomeranz really blew it in the 7th, and the Dodgers came back in this game. Evan Phillips gets a save. It goes to show what the bullpen does for you. And Drew Pomeranz Blew it for his squad. Tim Hill appears he'll be out for a few days. Let's keep him active. He's fine. Be okay. We don't have to sideline him or anything like that. All right, now we're going to close out today with a game in San Francisco between the Brewers and the Giants. And so far, as you can see, they've won their last two series. The Brewers, they're 14-17, about to take on a 13-18 team of San Francisco. Alex Wood against Brandon Woodruff, two really good pitchers. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. We'll jump into it. So we'll do that in case. Do they have a City Connect? I don't want to use that one yet. We'll use the black jersey here. That's a good jersey. Let's see what happens with these go. I think Milwaukee's already up. I thought it was going to be a pitching duel, but it's 2-1. Ooh, 5-1, and I think Alex Wood's done. We're going to bring in Alex Cobb. We did send to the bullpen because we didn't think he was doing a good job. It's 7-2. Ooh, 4-7. I'm going to bring in Scott Alexander. Oh, he blew it. 10-6. This game will go to the Brewers. They got a 10-6 game here. William Contreras had 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. And that's a win. That's the win for the squad. We're going to take a look at the box score real quick. I just want to take a look at it and see if something happened. And no, this is what they use. Everybody that they use in this game. And who did they use? Alex Wood, Alex Cobb, Scott Alexander. Okay, I mean, yeah, it got blown away at the end for the Giants. Home run from Contreras, 2 from Contreras. Darren Ruff got a home run. Okay, there you go, Darren Ruff. J.D. Davis and Lamont Wade Jr. All right, but that means San Francisco's now 13-19 and Milwaukee's 15-17. So they were trying to make their move up to the AL Central. Again, like the NL Central. I tell you, the NL Central, anyone's open. Even the Cubs still have it. They're all still in there. They're all mid teams. But there we go. Wow, that's the Cinco de Mayo baseball here. And we'll continue the weekend as we go with the 6th and the 7th, and then we'll go from there. But that's rookie. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.